Hey, what's going on, guys? Indy here with Ultimate Tool Reviews. Today we're taking a look at the Capri tools. This is their 12-piece 3/8" drive pinless universal long impact extension socket set, of course in millimeters, which is metric. I can't think of metric there for a second. This is actually pretty cool. This is one of those sets where I'm like, okay, why would you buy this? You know, it's kind of a weird set, you know. Like I've said, guys, in my previous videos I've done, whenever I do mechanical stuff, guys, I'm not a professional mechanic by any means. I'm like a 2 out of 10 skill level, you know, at best level at this point. I'm just learning on YouTube all the time. I was watching Drive Hub the last 2 days. They work on the 7.3s. And man, there's some wild stuff when it comes to those HD trucks that is just crazy to work on. But anyways, this is the Capri Tools stuff here with their long impact extension sets. Really reminded me actually of when I was working on my Tacoma project and I had to get the fuel filter out that was underneath the intake, that was underneath the starter, and I needed to have like 3 extensions and a couple of different, you know, universal joints to get to it. I think I could get to it with probably just one of these now and maybe a universal joint on the end of this. But man, this is awesome. I'm thinking to myself, you know, how much flex do I actually have in this? And it's quite a lot, actually. If you're being pinless too, this is actually a pretty sweet tool to have in your toolbox now. More than just a socket, more than just an extension, you know, this thing is ready to roll right out of the box. And of course, impact rated. They of course have a lifetime warranty on this, well, a limited lifetime warranty. And of course, it's useful for its useful life. So they of course have a bunch of, you know, a little bit of asterisks on there, of course. You know, it's not like Harbor Freight, which I would say Harbor Freight's got the most unlimited version when it comes to their warranties. You know, it's just like I've never even heard of anyone getting denied at Harbor Freight. I mean, I've had stuff that's just like ran with my truck, you know, took a ton of abuse, and they're just like, whatever, grab another one. But of course, you know, brands like that are online like this, they got to pay for shipping. You know, it does cost them more money than Harbor Freight would per se. So of course they have to, you know, draw the line somewhere, which makes sense to me. Chrome palladium, we got magnesium phosphate, all the usual stuff you would have on here. Pinless joint design. It's that ball and socket with a 30-degree working angle at a 360-degree rotation. That is pretty sweet. I like these so far. I'm using them for a couple of times right now. I kind of put this review off for a little bit until I was trying to have something else to work on my Tacoma. That was a mistake because nothing breaks on that Tacoma, and I'm sitting here going, you know, come on Tacoma, break something. I drive that truck pretty hard here on the farm too. I'm kind of just like, why won't anything else break on this truck? I mean, I did an oil change recently. I changed the diff fluid again just for fun, and I don't know, that truck's going to run forever at this point, you know, and there you go. So I'm probably going to look at buying another project truck here in the future. It would be awesome. Don't know what I want just yet. My wife wants an SUV, so maybe like a 4Runner would be kind of a fun thing to find, but we'll find out here. So anyways, guys, these are an absolute awesome set to pick up from Capri Tools. They're making some awesome stuff here, and you know, with the price point, it's really competitive. I like what they're doing with this stuff. Made in Taiwan too, so they've got a lot of really awesome stuff here happening with their products, and they're hitting that, I would say, I gotta be careful, was it icon level or just below icon level? I feel like a lot of things are hitting that like Quinn level, where it's good, better, best, and you're hitting that better level there a lot, which for most mechanics that are like my level, you know, I wouldn't even call myself a mechanic really, you know, that 2 out of 10 level of mechanical skill, you know, this is kind of stuff you want. This is going to last you your lifetime easily. I'm not using this stuff day in, day out, but when I have a large project, I'm using stuff, you know, 3, 4, 5, 6 days in a row, and the stuff is really going to hold up, of course, under pressure quite nicely. So guys, I'll put a link in the description, guys. You want to check this out, and Capri Tools, man, they are rocking some awesome stuff here. Thanks again for Capri Tools. Send this over my way. Can't wait to really get using this stuff when I pick up another project here. And for the few times to use these a couple times already now, they've been absolutely awesome. So guys, thanks for watching. Take care. Have a great day. Stay safe out there.